And we're back once again, only on is Last Call. Last Call to the Alcohol, only on the Last Call YouTube channel. Join me here on the line. This man will be fighting once again. It will be Bellator 292, all the way in San Jose, California. This man will be taking on Dolazan Yagshimuradov in a light heavyweight scrap. Well, he's aiming to get back on the winning ways. We're looking forward to it here. I give you once again the pride and joy of St. Charles, Missouri. I give you it's Julius Anglickas. Julius, start off here with it's you versus former standout from the ACA, those on Yagshimuradov. What does he bring to the table? Like when you see him, what makes him an effective fighter?
He's quick. He kind of like lets you think that he's just cruising. He like steps back and then boom, he explodes. So I feel he has this deceiving look that people think like, oh, I'm winning, and then he just drops a bomb. So he's definitely a tough guy. Got to be careful with him. Um, I feel he gets taken down quite a bit. Not in the first round. Like once he gets tired, he gets taken down a little bit. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll explore my wrestling again.
Both you guys have had some tough times against more wrestling based guys. You said for you it was a lot of speed. For him, it's been power. When you see him lose, when you look at the fight against Carl Albrechtsen, and granted, Albrechtsen's more of a veteran than you are, but how much you look at that fight and go, okay, these are some things I can exploit. These are some things I can do because you have some similar skill set as Albrechtsen.
Yeah, so I like how Albrechtsen was moving, making Yagshimuradov guess a little bit. Um, but yeah, I mean, game plan is simple. Just keep it basic and watch out for his power. Um, yeah, it's pretty much straightforward like that. Like, don't we're not gonna overthink it, and yeah, we'll just stick with nice long punches like we're always done.
We're gonna go back to that fight in a bit, but take me back to your last fight. It was you, Phil Davis. It was unanimous decision loss. What went right? What went wrong? And what did you take out of that fight afterwards where you went, okay, this is what I need to improve on. This is what I need to fix.
Um, I think that's a weird one to pick. Like, what went wrong, what went right. Like, I froze up. That was it. Um, just didn't let my hands go. Didn't do anything. So it's who knows how I would have fought if I would have fought. Well, simple, yeah, I would have just ended up fighting, yeah, but I did not even do that. So I feel that was more just like, yeah, freezing up. Ooh, Phil Davis, big name, um, plus a home crowd. So it was a lot. So I think I just let that get to me. So it's not even what I did wrong, like fighting wise. It's just I didn't fought. Period. That's it.
Leading up to a fight, I know you and I talked, and I know I had asked about, the speed. Will that be a factor? Do you worry about that? When you said that you didn't fight well, but it was, and you talked to it's mental. How much of that do you look and go? You worried too much about stuff. That you were focusing on too many things. That when you look back at that fight, how much do you look and go? I mentally beat up myself. I worried too much on. I forgot just how to just fight my fight.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much that was it. Just I didn't pull a trigger. I did not fight. So it's oh yeah, I was beating myself for a long time after that. For a long time, just driving the car, freaking yelling, dropping F bombs. Yeah, just because it's like it was a very winnable fight, and I just let it slip out of my hands because of yeah, just I guess I was way overthinking it instead of just going in and fighting. So don't want to take nothing away from Phil Davis, of course. he won that fight. Um, but yeah, I feel yeah, when I explain it to people, it's like I just keep it short. I froze up. There was no way around it. Like I didn't do anything. So it's pretty much as simple as that. So just gotta realize, like, yeah, just go in and fight. Like people say, like, oh, Phil was scared of your boxing. Phil didn't want any of it, and it's just like I gotta trust that and just go in and do work. So um, yeah, so just gotta fix that and get back to it and redeem that.
It's funny, when you win, everybody's on the bandwagon. They're jumping on it, talking how great you are. When you lose, all of a sudden people just fall off the bandwagon. You've now lost two in a row. How much do you look? How much do you have these two fights will help in terms of figuring out like who's there for you, who's not, who's.
Um, everybody's there for me. Like everybody's who's been there for me, they're still there for me. Um, and it's when whenever somebody does good, even if you haven't seen them in a while, you want to congratulate them. Like we say that's like ooh, like nobody wants to reach out unless you win or do something great. Well, and we take that as a bad thing, which it could be. But I'm sure if my high school friend from like many years ago, like let's say from high school, like if I haven't talked to them since then, and they do something truly amazing, I feel I would be one of those people who would reach out and congratulate them and just say like congrats and this and that. And I'm sure it would be that same person who hasn't talked to them for like yeah, like how many years it is, and then pops out of nowhere congratulating. So it's I'm trying not to confuse that. People want to congratulate you, so I'll take it. But if something goes bad, then and I don't hear from them, it's try to understand that too. Maybe they just want to leave you alone and have you deal with whatever you're probably dealing with.
Going forward, how much is almost for you like resetting things? And because as we talked about before, you took on Nemkov and it was a short notice fight and it was a huge step up. No worries. He's a dominant champion. Then Phil Davis, as you said, just mentally, just something blocked you. So how much look at this fight going forward now? And it's like, all right, this is my second rebirth. This is now where I'm going to just refocus, reset, get everything back to where it was before all this happened.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much that's what it is. It's
You okay, buddy?
um, it's
Oh,
not.
I'm so sorry.
You're right there.
Sorry, I didn't.
Yep, I'm letting you just talk.
Okay. So yeah, it's he's definitely. I mean, he's a tough guy, but he's not like a big name that would like make me think like, oh my God, I'm fighting one of the like heroes or celebrities or something. So um it's definitely a fight where I think I'm just gonna yeah, go in and fight. Definitely gotta be careful with him, but I gotta do my part too. So it'll be good. I'm focused and pretty much all year just been thinking about going and redeeming that freezing up BS that I did last year. Um so yeah, it'll be good.
It all comes down once again, as you mentioned before. It's going to be March 10th. It's Bellator 292, all the way in San Jose, California. You, Dolzan, Yagshimuradov. How do you not let this get into your head? I mean, because that's a big question, and it's not just you; it's other athletes, fighters, boxers, baseball players, basketball players. The mind is a weird thing. I've seen people get the yips. I've seen people just mentally talk themselves out of things. So for you, how do you avoid that going into this fight? Like, what do you do so that you don't mentally just freeze up?
you can't avoid it all the way. I'm sure part of his experience. I'm sure if me and Phil fought again, like I would definitely do much better performance. Um, and yeah, it's all scary, it's all crazy. So you can't have you can not think about it. You cannot not think about it. You can't like have it not stress you all the way. You're always stressing, you're always thinking. Uh, you need some of that because it's gonna get you ready. It's gonna keep you alert. But yeah, whatever it is, whatever way, freaking watch a movie or something, whatever it is that takes your mind off the fighting, and that's what it is. Go draw some pictures, go watch a movie, go do something, hang out with friends. Me, I keep it simple. I just watch a movie, play some video games, and just trust in your training. Like if you trained, all right, I did train. Did you work hard? Yeah, I did work hard. All right, you'll be good. So there's only so much you can control. So the rest of it, you just gotta let it see what happens.
Well, there you have it. Once again, I give you it is one of Bellator's rising young light heavyweights. They'll be fighting once again on March 10th. I give you it is none other than Julius Anglickas. So, Julius, before I let you go, where can the fans check you out at? Where is the Twitter page, Instagram, the website, and who are the sponsors going to be for this fight coming up?
Um, I don't do Twitter. Just Instagram. Just plug in my name, Julius Anglickas. Um, that's pretty much like the only social media I use besides like Facebook. Um, and yeah, I mean, my biggest sponsor is Hill Street Boxing. They've been helping me since LFA title, so they've been around for a while, and we're still looking for other sponsors for this fight. So if you want to hop on that banner, like hit us up.
Julius Anglickas, ladies and gentlemen, once again, always on a pleasure. Have you on the show. We come back. A lot more going on here. Only on it is Last Call. Last Call to the Alcohol, only on the Last Call YouTube channel.